And you know, since you and I met, I kept talking about addiction, my own addiction, THC. And I guess that some of you, maybe you personally, might think that I am making a big deal of something that is not so bad. You see? That's what I was talking about a few days ago. The fact that this substance is not considered as a big deal, you know? I realized that it is not so much the THC that is so bad. It is maybe me who is not suited for it, or maybe too well suited for it. I don't know. But the thing is, I feel guilty. I feel guilty to. I keep saying that I feel guilty. By the way, that is another thing I should mention to my future psychiatrist. Why do I feel guilty? Anyways. Oh my. Oh my God. I haven't seen anything so depressing for months, maybe years. This is a very old museum who has closed its door, I don't know, maybe years ago. How sad is that? Hey friends, life is a never-ending story because you see I was there a few days ago talking to you, and I thought since I'm back here, I could take a minute to tell you what this place is, because this place counts a hell of a lot for me. This is the studio apartment that I was able to buy at the time I was making money with music. So basically this apartment is all that is left from my music endeavors. Well, all that is left from a financial point of view. I never took the time to tell you that I am from a family that struggled with addictions. It's not just me, actually. I have a very close member of my family that was on heroin for how long that was, maybe 20 years. Unfortunately, this person was able to get out of it. I also have alcoholics in my family. I also have people who are addicted to pills, you know. I'm used to live with addicted people. Addiction was always there. What I want to say is that I know that some people are struggling so much more than me. I know how fortunate I am to have love in my life, to have a family, to have this place, to have a job, to have been able to change my life for the better, because I was not always the job I have today is very new. It was how do you call this? It was a transition. Well, I learned, what's the word? I don't know. I learned this later in life. I was past 40 when I went back to school basically and studied for 3 years in order to have a diploma to be able to have the job I have now. So I'm proud of myself. I did it myself. I can be proud of myself. But at the same time, I would understand if you thought that I'm making a big deal of something that is not so bad, you know? Or maybe you might think I'm weak, maybe, or some kind of a snowflake, you know. I don't think I am. I think I'm seriously mentally unregulated. I mean, I'm not joking. I'm really having difficulties not to smoke, you know? That gives the impression that I am a very weak person, maybe. Am I? I don't think so. I don't think that I am that weak. Anyways, I was starting to consider not doing it at all. Like forgetting about the whole YouTube project, because suddenly I thought I'm not, it is not that no one cares, because no one cares. Okay, I don't care, no one cares, all right? It is more that there's no subject, you know? There's no point. As if I created a YouTube video to tell people that I need to stop eating chocolate because it is very detrimental to my health. As if it was not there was not a justification to do such thing. And then I decided that not only am I going to do it, but I'm going to do it big time. Oh, and that's not all. Let's talk about my English. I would like to take the time to apologize to you native English speakers for my level of English, which is not that good, okay? But I wanted to speak to you so much that I needed to speak English. So what I have decided is that I am going to subtitle everything. Well, if you are watching this, I guess that I've done it, so it must be no surprise. It's no surprise, but I have decided that I'm going to put some subtitles on myself to help you. And I will try as much as I can to correct my own mistakes in the subtitles. You must have heard me say lots of things that are not grammatically correct. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I'm just trying to be as spontaneous as possible. I don't really speak English on a daily basis. I actually speak English because I spent some time in London years ago. I was there for 5 years, and that helped me to be able to communicate, but probably not enough to talk about all those very complicated subjects that I would like to talk about. I tried the other day, I tried about my inner child. And I don't know if I will ever upload that particular video. It's a bit painful, by the way. It's like you want to say something and you just don't have the resources to express yourself satisfactorily, you know? It's like those nightmares where you want to run and you just cannot. And it is so stressful to be in front of you, you know? Oh, and there is this last thing I want to tell you. I don't think that I have ever talked to you without smoking prior to talk to you. And I wanted this to be said because I cannot wait to have to talk to you clean. That will be on day 1 and then on day 2. And I would like to see myself when I will watch the videos maybe in a few years. I want to witness if I'm really not the same guy. That is also one of the reasons why I have decided to start to film myself before I quit. That was a big question, because maybe that watching me telling you that I'm gonna quit, but at the same time I'm not really quitting and we just talk, you know, that might be a bad idea in terms of, I don't know, of a YouTube algorithm, or in terms of providing you with some very precious content. But at the end of the day, I'm doing it for myself, and also to really see what the truth is, you know? Is it going to be the same guy speaking in a year? We'll see. We'll see. But at least you know now, I'm stoned. And I'm always stoned when I speak to you, except the very first video, because I was working night shift. I was at work during my pause, by the way, okay? And I was clean at this point. And also another time when I filmed myself pretty recently. Okay, don't listen to me, guys. I realized that at least twice I was clean, okay? The other morning I was in that car, in that vehicle, and I was clean, because I'm always clean at work, okay? But was clean from the morning, you know? You know what I mean, okay? Okay, I have to go now, bye.